This is a subtle body meditation that will last 24 minutes. So first, find a comfortable seat. You may want to elevate so that your hips are above your knees and your ankles. And then reach back and pull your glutes back so you can feel your sit bones. And as you remove the flesh, you're delivering the weight of your bones straight through the ground. We'll be using a mudra for the pranayama part. So you take the peace fingers of your right hand and you tuck them into the palm, where you'll be manipulating the soft cartilage just underneath the hard part, so the squishy part. And as you do this, lift your breastbone and tuck your chin so the back of the neck lengthens. After we do a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing with the mudra, we'll bring the hands down and do a Kriya up and down the central channel. If you're comfortable with the eyes closed, you'll find a more deep, immersive experience. You're welcome to have the eyes open as you are comfortable. We begin by celebrating the arrival onto the cushion. We made it. We've already done the most difficult thing, which is to show up. Bring your mind down to the points of contact with the earth so that your exhales, as you lengthen them, braid an alliance with your body weight and gravity. Asserting the weight of your animal into your homeworld. And then in an imperceptible spiral, begin to find the balance between your tailbone, pubic bone, and the two sit bones. Lifting your pelvic floor to send voltage, life force, Shakti up the spine. Sensing each of the four spinal curves from the sacral up to the lumbar, the thoracic, and the cervical, all the way up to your crown. Feel the breath unencumbered by the posture. Inviting the abdomen to relax like a baby sleeping. And appreciating the safety and beauty of your set and setting, the comfort of your seat. And all the conditions that allow for this to happen. As you lift your pelvic floor to bring energy from the base of the spine to the crown, sense the frontier between your scalp and the sky. Imagine you open your crown to the world of the invisible the community of awakened beings, spirit guides, all your allies, the ones you pray to, and invite them to come into the sky and the fields around you. Then sense between your scalp and your skull a warmth spreading out across the top of your crown. And then slowly descend your awareness inside your skin boundary, emptying out the tactile field, all your biological parts vanishing and being replaced with the deep blue of the sky. As the awareness descends, you can imagine the toxicity of life being collected like a black film, slowly getting pressed down, collected towards a red, vivid square at the base of your seat. Maintain the lift of the pelvic floor so as the awareness descends and your sky blue body is revealed, there is this pillar of luminosity from your seat to your crown, like a snake struck by a stick. When the awareness becomes very close to the red square at the base of your seat, imagine it swings open like a trapdoor into the underworld, releasing all the stress and tension of the last year. All the ancestral baggage that does not belong to you. And then lift the pelvic floor to seal shut the base chakra. From here, bring your right hand into the mudra, Vishnu mudra, up to your nose, lifting your sternum and tucking your chin. And just sense for a moment which nostril is dominant. Which one is a little more flow than the other. This switches about every hour and 28 minutes as the hemispheres of our brain switch dominance, as the polarities, masculine and feminine, switch dominance. Block the side that feels a little more closed to you and slowly exhale all the way out the opposite side. Inhale through the side you breathe out of, allowing the abdomen to expand. Holding for a moment, massaging the soft cartilage at the nose, and then releasing slowly out the opposite side. Always inhale through the side you breathe out of. Holding and blocking, lifting the pelvic floor. And exhaling slowly out the opposite side. And just continue in this pattern a few more times. Matching the length of your inhales to your exhales. Holding for increasingly long times, as long as it's comfortable, and releasing from the opposite side. As you continue to do this, know that as you release through the left nostril, you're purifying your left channel. Nadi Shodhana means channel purification. The left channel is the wave frequency of longing for what we don't have. Whereas the right channel, the Pingala Nadi, is wanting other than the given reality is presenting. It's a subtle hostility towards the present. This is the intention behind these channel clearings, to remove the two forms of craving that has aversion or grasping. After you finish your next exhale, let your hands rest in your lap. Or if you wish for a more feminine, empowered posture, your hands in your lap, so there's an ovular shape in the front of your body. And just feel the equilibrium for a moment. Allow your attention to move down to the tip of your jewel. This is tantric code for the tip of your sexual organ at the point that you're most sensitive. And then using the oceanic breath, Ujjayi Pranayama, inhale from the tip of your jewel, slowly up the central channel, that luminous pillar of light, up into your midbrain. And with the exhale, from the midbrain, slowly back down to the tip of your jewel. Continue on your own with the breath attention ascending on the inhale and descending on the exhale. Like the warm, wet hands of a potter smoothing out the clay, any frays or tears in the central channel being healed, restored. To increase the intensity, you may bring to your mind the vision of desire, something or someone that turns you on, that you're passionate about. Life force and sexual creative energy are synonymous. So in the most natural way, when the body feels oxygenated and no longer needs to breathe, leave your attention either one of two places. A few inches below your navel, just in front of where your spine used to be, at the Trevini. It's a very grounded and powerful place to integrate your life force into the central channel. Or place it in the midbrain for a more psychic, etheric absorption. The entire time the pelvic floor is gently lifted, and if you wish, you can place the tip of your tongue at the roof of your mouth to help spark the energy up towards your midbrain. allow the natural sensations of breath to occur, focusing on them either around the abdomen, if you're focusing at the trachea, the lower area, or the sensations of breath inside the nostrils if you're focusing at the midbrain. From here, we'll check in about every 5 breath cycles to make sure that the posture is comfortable and poised, and that your awareness of your set and setting is vigilant. You are startle-proof. You would not be startled if a loud noise happened. About every 5 breaths, check that your attention has not drifted into daydreaming or memory, that it's with the sensations of breath in the moment. Having checked in a few times, have you noticed a trend? Does the mind tend to fly off on the exhale side or the inhale side? In other words, does the nervous system appear to be more upregulated or downregulated? If you're trending towards excitation, scattered, lean back ever so slightly towards your tailbone, feeling the weight of your animal connected with your homeworld. Track the exhales a little more intimately. And perhaps the attention is not ready to be stabilized yet. Spend more time in gratitude, open, vigilant awareness as the body becomes relaxed. Conversely, if there's a trend towards dullness or sinking, lean slightly forward towards your pubic bone. Guard against the chin dropping and attend more intimately to your inhales, and consider keeping the eyes open. Notice if there's any craving present, either for something to stop or for something that you long for. Be very honest, just noticing. Are the two side channels dominating, framing this present moment? Just notice. That these are only appearances. No more you than yours. They are happening. Maintain the central channel poise like the eye of a hurricane, the axis mundi of your meditation, the transcendent still point. And imagine in every direction stretching away from you, a luminous web, a grid with the heart minds of all the beings that you're connected to set upon the crosshairs like dews of water on a spider web. The beings that perhaps we've not been able to be physically present with, we can sense them in the energetic realm, whether they are alive or otherwise. And so from within the water of your body, begin to resonate loving kindness through all of the cells that make up your animal body. This loving kindness fills your tactile field like a perfume filling a room. Until it ends up shattering out through every pore and every direction through those luminous filaments to the beings in your life. Sending loving kindness in every direction. Reach even further to the beings in non-human bodies, regardless if they are strangers or enemies, acquaintances. We send to the floral world, the plant world, the plant teachers, to the astral realms, the dimensional beings, hidden in plain sight. We radiate loving kindness through the AI intelligences that connect us. May they comprehend the profound importance of human happiness and love. from here, slowly bring your hands into a prayer with about a ½ inch of space between the palms, sensing the fields between your hands. If you wish to kick up a little pranic dust, you can begin to softly rub the hands together. And then expand the field between your hands. And then attract the fields between your hands. Place the hands gently over your eyes, bringing the healing life force prana into your eyes and the front of your brain. Around to the base of your skull and the back of your neck, brain stem. One hand over the other over your throat. We may speak our truth. Just below the collarbones. To the heart center, the breastbone. Under the curtain of the ribs to the solar plexus, your will, your ferocity, your warriorship. You make an impact in the world. You matter. Down to the treveni, a few inches below the navel. Creative energy, sexual energy, flow, water, power. Our juices. And then slowly down the legs, all the way to the feet. Grounding back in. You can massage your arches. Namaste. Thank you for giving this time to yourself. Fill your cup so that you can fill others from the best, most present part of yourself.